Hey, I'm Raoul Schneeberger. I'm a junior riding for Goodman Santacruz. And
hi, I'm Rowan, also a junior riding for Goodman Santacruz. Just finished practice this morning. Very sketchy, like really good fun. Here's the course preview.
Let's dive in for a run with Rowan and Raoul. I'm going to get them mixed up for sure. They're on that Goodman Santacruz team developing by Thibault Lally. And look at the state of these first turns, man. They're just rutted out, soft and squishy. And you've got to carry speed, because down off of this, you go into an uphill that traverses across the hill. And man, this place is going to get cut up with all this rain. And you can see the clouds still in the hill as we switch to, I think, Rowan's camera. I think he's in front here. And look at this, fast into here. Big old jumps, and then this next jump coming up, it was quite tricky in the past, and look at this. Yo, Rowan goes to the inside. It's so slippy up there. It's good to see the boys are having fun though. It definitely looks like a tricky track to ride, but people were loving it. Big step down across the road there, that's huge. And this is where we get our first big deviation. Used to go straight into the trees there, now turning right a lot earlier, so there's a lot of loose, loamy dirt, but those roots are getting pulled out super quick. So fun being able to experiment with line choice down here. Getting some inside lines from the boys. Check out this one, and oh! Down goes Rowan! Just clipped the tree, stalled the momentum, and it pitched him over. So he's good. So we see a Frameworks rider go past. Got a line choice going on in here. Oh, but it is lethal. Come on then, boys, let's drop in. Come on, let's get your act together. Let's ride smooth. So I think we're on board with Raoul here as he follows Rowan into this bit. Oh, they went for a low line and it didn't work. Honestly, the boys have been up filming all day and they say it's just carnage out there. Fresh track, plus rain. Look at those roots. Yeah, it's tough. So there's lots of line choice in here. This is a bit of a deviation from the standard track. On fresh ground, you can see all the loam getting pulled away. Crosses the original track here. And then just at this next right-hander joins back in before this road crossing. I think at the moment, it's just gnarly and riders are just kind of getting a feel for the ground. They're not really trying to go quick, or not many of them are. Look at those roots. Honestly, this looks actually really fun to ride, even though it's so difficult. Racing though, that is a whole different thing. Look at all that fresh loam, all new sections, trying to stay high there. There was an inside of that tree. Oh man, for all the of all the races that I could have chosen not to go to, this seems like a bad one. So next to the lake, that top section's done. But dang, that looked hard. The boys have been good. They've wiped the cameras down, so we'll draw back in. So here, we're on hard pack. Look at the rain is running down these ruts so the riders can get some more grip and let things go. But look, fresh section, the roots, foot out. Oh man, this looks so fun to watch and to ride. Back into the bike parky stuff. Yeah, nice and flowy. Big gap here when it's running fast. That's actually a hard one not to jump too far on. It's an inside line there, but that lower berm is looking grippy and looking good. So when it's raining like this, it's actually not too bad. As long as the rain is still falling, the dirt is loose and you can carry speed and you can usually find grip. So when it stops raining, we're going to get this nasty peanut butter slime. Big break, one of the Yeti guys goes past, dropping back in. So it looks like we've got Raoul in front this time. Rowan at the back, they hold the high line. Oh, Rowan gets out of shape. We'll cut back to Raoul. So he's going to come through here. There used to be a high line inside back there, but no one's really doing it because it is lethal over those roots. They're so dangerous. If you slip on those, it puts you off balance into that next corner. That is a crucial turn he just went around here because it's so flat along here. If you don't get that corner back there good, you are just bleeding time. And then new line into these woods. There used to be another really, really difficult critical left-hander there, but now we've just got this long off camber, which by race day should be good, he says, having not really looked at it. And now we're back on the original track. A very difficult corner here with an inside. Oh, Raoul opts not to go for it. Let's see how Rowan's getting on. Goes for it! Oh, not quite. Messes it up. Super tricky. Guy behind him got it though. Back on board with Raoul as we come into this last bit. Slightly different entrance into this steep section. It's a fresh entrance and then there's Rowan back. We teleported him back in. Don't ask how I did that. It's secret sauce. That is, do you see, Rowan was on that inside there. That's a super gnarly line. Loads of people were struggling with that in the wet last year. Maybe they've like fixed it up a little bit around that last final bike parking barn. Jump into the open, and now look at this rain. Oh my gosh. This is savage. The camera guys on the hill were saying they were just struggling not to kill their cameras. It was so wet up there. And look, coming in, these jumps are going to be so hard to clear in these conditions. It's a headwind and it's wet. The first on and off are clean. Oh, big case. Yeah, they've lost the speed. And apparently this is going to be the worst day of weather from what I've seen. So hopefully by quali day and race, we'll get the riders up and over those jumps so they can come into this big wall ride with a bit of pace. Look at this wall ride. There used to be a berm here that lots of riders would slip and nearly crash in. They put chicken wire on it. Super fast exit. And that is a run with Raoul and Rowan from Goodman Santacruz. Thanks, boys. That looked grim.